It started with a sandwich. The morning after her fence was repaired, Mrs. Dalloway sat on her garden bench. She was enjoying the breeze. She could not see, but she could smell everything. Suddenly, she realized that something was wrong. "Peanut butter," she whispered. "I do not eat peanut butter." Sure enough, there was a half-eaten peanut butter sandwich near her foot. "That is strange," she said. It did not end there. Over the next few days, more things appeared in her garden. She found a banana skin, a tea bag, and most mysterious of all, a pair of heavy binoculars. "Either I have become the center of a squirrel picnic," she said, "or someone is watching me. And if someone is watching me, I want to look fantastic." She brushed her hair and put on her bright purple scarf. Then she called her niece Nora. Nora was a detective, or at least she said she was. In reality, she worked in customer complaints at a local supermarket. However, she owned a long raincoat, and that made her feel official. An hour later, Nora arrived. She was holding a notebook and a bag of nuts. "I have brought bait," she said confidently. "You have brought snacks," Mrs. Dalloway replied, "but fine, let us begin the operation." They waited in the garden. For a long time nothing happened. Then Mrs. Dalloway raised a hand. "Did you hear that?" she whispered. "I see a shadow by the ladder," Nora said. "Wait, it is 2 squirrels." The squirrels were not just visiting, they were planning. One squirrel used the ladder, which the council worker had left behind, to climb up. The other stood on the fence with something shiny in its paws. "I know that sound. That is my biscuit tin," shouted Mrs. Dalloway. The squirrels froze. One dropped the tin, the other disappeared behind a flower pot. Nora jumped up to catch the suspects, but she slipped on a banana skin and landed on the grass with a soft crash. "I have lost them!" she cried. Mrs. Dalloway stood tall with her white stick. "No," she said with a smile, "we did not win. We have the biscuits. I am still 1 step ahead." "Are you sure?" asked Nora from the ground. "Possibly," said Mrs. Dalloway. "Now, please pass me a biscuit." The next day the town was full of rumors. Some people said that the squirrels were trained secret agents. Others said that they were stealing tools to build many tree houses. One neighbor claimed that he saw a squirrel wearing glasses. Mrs. Dalloway just smiled. She made tea for Nora. She gave her the binoculars as a gift. She also added a new rule to her garden. No squirrels are allowed unless they bring snacks and knock politely. As for the squirrels, nobody ever caught them. However, sometimes on warm evenings, people could see a little red bag hanging from the repaired fence. Nobody touched it. It was a warning, or perhaps it was a peace offering.